here in Dreamland. I just got this new strawberry shortcake here. No, wait, no, I didn't. But you know what I like more than eating cake? Knowledge.
A battleship halberd.
This part we go fight Penelope, who trying to destroy Dreamland.
Bing, bing,
Oh,
bing, bing,
yeah,
bing,
that means
bing.
we're finally gonna see what Penelope looks like underneath the sheet.
We're going to see someone or something we won't expect.
Oh, it's the Legend of Zelda music. That's what I call it.
Did you listen to the orchestra one when I sent it to you?
No, I forgot.
Oh, I forgot to remind you.
Yep, that's okay. If I don't have the notification telling me to do it, then I'll forget.
Hey, Carrie, do this
I
thing
got
now.
I'm sorry,
you,
we're
Carrie.
recording.
Too bad, do it anyway. I just
I
said
got you,
do this
Carrie.
thing, not any specific thing. Alright, it's time for never mind, it's time for sword!
Which is also a cutter, because you cut with it.
Yeah, but it's a cooler
That's
cutter.
true.
Slash, slash. Yeah, that's true.
Slasher, the hash singing, slinging slasher.
The hash singing slasher.
The hash singing
swinging.
slasher.
Hash singing slasher. Yep. Nosferatu.
Honestly, it's one of my favorite endings to a SpongeBob episode.
Dude, same, it's so good! But who was flickering the lights?
Nosferatu. Oh, watch this. Boy.
Oh,
The sick
when they went in the
stealth
barrel like
plays.
it's... Yeah, snack. Solid sneak.
Solid snork.
Solid... The snorks. Remember those? They were like the Smurfs, but underwater.
Sneak King.
Sneak King Duck. My favorite food.
No, you know the game Sneak King. Where
Yeah,
you
of
play
course.
as the Burger King.
Yep. And you, like, gotta sneak into people's houses and be like, haha, burger time.
Burger.
Bunger. Yes, bunger.
Bongi.
Oh!
What? What's wrong?
Oh, my video
I
stopped
don't know.
playing. That's all.
Your video stopped?
Yeah. It's fine.
As one does.
As one does.
Do you need to know what time we're at?
In a
No,
second,
he
I
can
think.
read minds and guess.
That's actually facts. If I actually guess this, I want everyone here to pay me $1,000 out of their bank account. That is
Okay.
not a joke.
Okay.
Alright.
You promise?
No.
No.
Damn it!
But try it anyway.
I'm not bad though.
Okay. 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 251.
No, keep going up.
Oh, 257? 258?
You got it!
He's 1 second
Actually-
behind me.
He's
one
I'm
right
actually-
behind
where
me.
I'm at.
Well, Carrie, better fork over the money!
Gabe,
Well, no, because I didn't promise, and also you're 1 second behind me.
Gabe,
Uh,
that
But that was
was
incredibly
incredible.
impressive. That actually was
Hey, look,
incredible.
man. I,
See, the thing
you
is,
know,
that's why I didn't promise, is because I know Gabe's incredible, and I knew he had the possibility of doing it if anyone
It's
ever
like,
did.
I mean,
you know,
anyone
when I
has the
predicted-
possibility of doing it. It's just that it's slim.
He has the most
Gabe
possibility.
Gabe was also the guy who was 15 minutes ahead of us in that one part of Pokemon Yellow.
I was, yeah, I also, predicted events that would happen when we played, Mata Monogatari.
God damn, that
That's
was
true.
scary.
You were, yeah.
Sometimes I just get, I mean, you know, sometimes I'm just, sometimes. No, I mean, I'm just like
impressive.
sometimes, you know, I just, just sometimes, you know.
There are some
Give
times.
me orange, I eat orange. Me, give orange. I don't know if I'm saying it in correct order because I don't
You
know.
mean
the-
give-
Doesn't matter. All you need to say is me orange candy.
And then you have to end it with you, me, give, and then you're good.
It's so good.
All right, Gabe, you say it then if you know it so well.
You just have to say the words you, me, give, orange, and eat in some order for some amount of time, and then end it with you, me, and get you, me,
The
give,
actual-
and that's pretty much
All
it.
right,
Um,
all right.
the
Here
actual
it is.
order
Here it
is
is. I
give
found it. I
orange-
found it. Give orange,
know what
me,
it is.
give, eat orange, me,
Yeah.
eat orange, give me, eat orange, give me,
Orange,
you.
Give me you. Yep.
Oh, no, I thought it ended with you, me, give. Okay.
Hang on a second.
wrong.
Hang on a second. I'm just learning now that this monkey's name was Nimchimpsky.
Yep, Ninchimsky, yes sir.
Wow. If anybody's going to be smart, it's going to be Nim Chimpsky.
It's like such a good name. Oh my god, that fucking hurt my chest to laugh that hard. Jesus Christ. Cause like whenever anyone mentions it after I've forgotten about it, it just like it doesn't even spark the memory of it. It sparks the memory of my reaction to it. So it's just like pure dopamine. It's so fucking good. Oh my god. Fuck. Alright. I'm done. It's not funny. It's just a monkey.
You're really close to the star behind you. How are you not burning alive?
You know. Cobweb.
I mean, you also have electricity
he has a pretty
on your
epic
head.
yard.
And you're not getting electrocuted, so uh-oh, watch out for that stone.
So,
It's plasma. This is a little puzzle right here. There you go.
So what
No one
happens
expects the one under the
is
boulder.
if you hit the wrong switch, like you have, like if you hit the switch with the guy, you know, you just have to play with the guy. It's not a big deal. But if you hit the switch with the rock, that crushes access to the correct one that lets you use the chest. So you just need to not suck, basically.
Yeah.
Hey, we ninja'd now, and ninjas can walk on water.
Of course, because they have those shoes that they wore. The wide, like they really had like.
All
they were
ninjas
big.
are Jesus.
That's true. They had the fucking I don't know. They were like shoes.
God, do we have
and they, like,
Ninja Jesus yet? Is that a thing that someone's done?
Is that a thing?
It probably
It has
is.
to be a thing, right?
Let me look this up.
Is it Is his name Nin Jesus? Oh my god! I found a picture of Nin Jesus.
Oh no! Please send.
Oh my god, so did I, but I don't know if it's the same one that you found.
Is it the yellow background?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh
Please
my god,
enlighten
this is a
me.
masterpiece of an image.
Go ahead
I'm
and
ready.
send it to Carrie. She'll love it.
Put it in general. I am awaiting.
Oh my god, Nin Jesus.
Oh,
There he is. Look at him. He's ready to brawl.
oh, that's good.
I don't
He
want to put
looks
this
very
in the video
calm.
just because I'm lazy, so anyone watching can Google search Nin Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it'll probably be one of the first images to come up.
It was the first image. Well, it was the first image when I searched Ninja Jesus.
Okay.
Excuse me. Yeah, get that chest. But you know what's gonna happen when you do?
You will
Knock knock. It's the police.
knock knock.
Oh,
it's the new
look at you
porcupine on the
playing
block with
smart
the
and
buff
carving
chest.
the path ahead of time.
Out the wilderness with the ruggedness.
Of course,
Their
Big
store.
Dude appears.
I like how,
Mr. Biggie
like,
Cheese himself.
despite the fact that you're like you're not even like specifically fighting each other at this point, and they're still antagonizing you. Like you
Yeah.
think their priority would be like unpossessing their boss, but
Right?
Or also getting out of space. I wonder if
It's
Stor's
impressive.
lung capacity is so huge he's able to breathe in space.
Right? I know. So I'm impressed with how many people can be in space without some sort of accommodations.
the ghost medal.
Ooh, Kirby's a ghost. Ooh. Yep.
Oh.
And they spread throughout the levels, and you can.
So they replace certain mini bosses with this new ghost guy, and when you beat it, you get Ghost Kirby, which is a pretty nothing power up.
Yeah.
So is this just sort of? Is it just
No,
one of those
you know what I
ways
love?
that you can? Oh.
The commercial to Kirby Superstar, Kirby Squeak Squad spoiled the ghost boss fight.
Yep.
Throw.
So is the Ghost Kirby thing just one of those like, hey, you can go back to this area that you were at before and now have more things to do thing that happens in games sometimes?
Yeah, but like
Pretty
the
much.
power up. The power up is like it's like you possess enemies to do what Kirby could already do, only way slower and harder to maneuver.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So it's just worse regular Kirby.
Yep.
Doesn't sound particularly helpful.
Nah.
That sucks. That's an angry stone. Dead
Alright.
stone. You know, you just go rock climbing and you grab onto the wrong rock and he just bites you. You're like, fuck, ow. You fall off and die. And that's why, Carrie, I'm not able to climb the mountain because I'm afraid of those rocks.
Fair enough.
The rocks that'll
I'm
bite my
sorry,
fingers and
just
cause
the
me to fall
idea
and
of
die.
Carrie the Mountain Hermit really makes me laugh.
I kind of have been a hermit the past year because hardly anybody's been coming into the church due to COVID, and also I live by myself, so
Yeah.
it's somewhat accurate.
Carrie honestly seems like the kind of person, though, who would be like a hermit by choice.
Well, I don't know. This past year has been really tough, honestly, with the isolation. But maybe it's because
Yeah,
it
that's
wasn't
fair.
a choice.
That's a fair point. That's a fair point.
It could be the fact that it was imposed upon me rather than chosen by me.
Yeah, and also it's just
Imposed
like
and chose.
how
Who got 'em?
like because like lockdown was super tiring on me too, and my life barely changed. Like the only thing that happened was that people weren't visiting anymore.
Right, but I still get to visit my family on occasion, but most of the time I didn't even see a human most days.
Wow, Carrie couldn't.
Only human you needed to see was God's son, Christ. Carry the Catholic. Even carry the COVID Catholic.
COVID Catholic. Carrie the Catholic Mountain Hermit.
Yeah, I almost became Catholic.
Did you?
Yeah.
You are. Don't lie.
What do you mean you're not Catholic, Carrie?
wait.
The meme
You
is that
act-
Carrie's
No, I know.
not Catholic.
The meme is, yes. Meme is.
Memus.
No, Will said the meme is that
Yeah.
Carrie's not
That is
Catholic.
exactly something that Will said.
Funny bird.
Funny,
Actually, those are like funny mammals. Like
funny marsupial.
Mole. Yeah, actually. I was just like, nah, marsupials have. Oh wait, it works. They're like small bull wombats. Yeah,
Marsupial, that has to do with the pouch, right?
correct. They are mammals with a pouch.
Nice.
Kirby's mouth is his pouch.
Yep. Kirby's an alien marsupial. Interesting.
Wait.
It's like Australia in spice.
Carol
space
butter. Space Dingle will take your spice, baby. Like me, sister. Poor Sheila.
Bull Sheila. There's space movement.
Go Space Broncos.
What a good
I am
bit.
amazed at how Kirby can just plow through that really dense dirt. At least I'm assuming it's dense at the way that it can hold people up, but it might not
Space
be.
dirt.
Space dirt. Oh yeah, we're in
We're in
space.
space.
Yeah, because there's even stars carved within the dirt. Look at that.
Oh.
Oh, he just
Didn't-
landed on
didn't-
you.
Didn't think that one out too far ahead. Land and die. The land before time, like the land before
Yeah, look
die.
at that. Look at the stars in the dirt. It's interesting.
Yeah. All
Kinda
in
cool.
stores.
The stores.
Stores.
Look at all the stores. Let's go buy some.
Look at all the Dollar General, Dollar. We already did that last part. We did that last part. Last time on Dragon Ball Z. Goku fucking died.
I feel like anytime that we mention something local to where we live, we should replace it with a similar type of thing from another location in the United States.
Give an
So
example.
instead of saying our dollar store, we should call it Dollar General.
Oh, okay.
For
So like,
example?
I'll be like, oh, I went to. Instead of saying, oh, I was gonna say a local fast food place. I'll be like,
You
oh,
can say it if you want. People know where we're from.
I was like, oh, I went to White Castle. There's obviously no White Castles here in Oregon.
Oh yeah, I went to In-N-Out Burger.
Well, we got some.
We do?
In
I've
Oregon?
never
Yeah.
been there in my life.
Like there's
That's
one in
fine.
Southern Oregon,
Overrated.
but not here, at least. Or I went to oh man, I'm trying to think of a grocery store that's not around here. Ralph's, to go get some groceries.
Wegman.
Well, there is. I mean, excuse
Or
me,
instead of going
there's-
to our nearby favorite waterfall, like, oh yeah, I took a day trip to Niagara Falls.
I mean, the thing is, the ones in but the In-N-Outs in Oregon are like, are super far south, like Grants Pass,
Yeah.
Medford. But there's sense of those. But there's
Oh,
one in
I went to Wawa.
yeah, there's one in this location, Carrie, in general.
Really?
That's cool. There's one there. Yeah. Forgot this one. Forgot the letter. Oops. What if we just name cities but just forget one?
Sorry, what'd you say?
That's our. Like I was like, oh, there's a. Did you put H-A and then H? Oh. Oh, what? Oh. Wegmans.
Yeah,
Dr. Wegman.
it's Eggman on the Wegmans.
There he is.
Just like
Wednesday
Elf on the
Eggman is
Shelf.
Wegman.
Wow,
the shelf.
In-N-Out burgers really are starting to travel north. I
Yeah,
remember
they're-
when that became there was a big stink when they wanted to come to Southern Oregon because
Yeah.
people wanted In-N-Out to stay a local business. They didn't want them to spread.
We want to stay down in Cali, and then also people were like, "Oh, get that fast food chain out, because then a bunch of tourists are gonna come down here and clog up the fucking 1-by-1 street we have that hasn't been maintained in 20 years." I remember hearing about that too.
Gabe goes to California just to yell.
Oh, God forbid I end up in SoCal yelling. It's like a walk in the park for everyone there. It's like, oh, there's someone.
That's
being
a
loud.
really interesting city in Oregon to put an In-N-Out, though.
Yeah.
Oh, where I posted?
Yeah.
You'd think
Wilhelm.
they put it in the capital, Salem, because it's close by.
Did you get my joke?
Say it one more time.
You
please.
said the city, and I called it Wilhelm.
Well,
Because I'm not allowed to call it the regular name. Anybody smart's gonna be able to figure it out.
Carrie made a joke that was too high IQ for Gabe.
I think
oh
Gabe
yeah.
got it.
I mean, I got it now. I'm gonna head up north to Phoenix. Yeah, our trip's gonna be in Boise.
Uh-huh.
I lived in
Oh,
Boise
man.
when I was like 4.
I remember you told me you lived in Idaho, which I never knew until like last or the recording session
Yeah.
before. I mean, fucking, because you were chilled, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
That was before he thawed.
What?
You chilled, and so you
Oh
thought.
my God, Carrie.
Dude, the genuine confusion in Evan's post was so fucking good.
Oh my God.
What? Killing me, man. Jesus.
I'm chilling you.
Oh.
Those chocolate chip
Very-
cookies by that castle, num num num.
I wouldn't exactly bite into those.
Carrie is a funny bird.
Carrie is a funny bird. Get it? Because the British people call women birds.
Oh, did
Oh,
they?
that's a thing? I
Yeah.
didn't know that, actually.
You didn't know?
No.
It,
Is
yeah,
that a
nickname for,
compliment? Is that neutral? Is
Yeah, yeah.
that
So like you know, like fuck, what's a good example? So like, you know, when you call someone like you know, like a doll, right? Like it's like
Oh yeah.
you're describing a gal, but like
Term of
you're
endearment.
describing that she's like a, you know, she's like a looker. Know what I mean? So like if
Yeah.
you call a girl like a bird, you're like generalizing like. You don't even have to be a fucking 10 out of 10. You know, she could be like a 6. But
I'm sorry,
you know.
Gabe. I hadn't heard about the bird.
Oh, well, the thing is, everybody's heard that the bird is in fact the word.
This video is sponsored by Family Guy.
Family Guy.
New
did it, you got
episodes
the
every
chance.
Fox on new episodes every Sunday on Fox.
Every Fox on Sunday. Look at that. You got your 4th heart.
I got
Therefore, your
them
health bar is maxed out.
all.
Nice. Good job.
Maximum HP. Hit point.
Maximum tomato. Wait,
Mm.
that's yeah.
Mm.
It's showtime.
Showtime.
No.
Music is calming down. I sense we're getting to the main boss fight.
Well, yeah.
Mhm.
This is the usual before boss music.
Yep.
Before the balls.
False.
Kirby, are
Well,
you
Sonic
okay?
vinegar.
Kirby, Kirby,
He's taking it.
Kirby!
He's napping. Oh, that
So
was right.
yeah, so the idle animation. I don't know if you intentionally showed it off, but the idle animation in this game is you dreaming of cake.
That was not
That's
intentional.
really
I have
cute.
no idea what
I'm
the
glad
fuck
you
I was
accidentally
doing
showed
there.
it off.
You mixed parasol with parasol and got parasol.
You
there he
can
is.
just get an extra big umbrella.
Sometimes
there he
you
is.
just gotta live life on the edge.
See, now he throws Bomb Man's hyper bomb.
So what's his name again?
DeRoach.
Is he part of the Squeak Squad? Oh, Spat Laser.
Yes, he is
He's
their leader.
of the Squeak Squad.
He's the
Okay.
leader of the bunch.
Okay.
You know him
I didn't know
well.
if he was
He's finally
related, but
back
now
to
that I see
kick
he's a
some
mouse,
tail.
it's clear that he is.
This coconut
Oh,
gun
a
to
bomb
fire
that
spurts.
only explodes upward. Okay.
Yep.
Very targeted trajectory.
So is,
Indeed.
maybe he's like.
Maybe the gunpowder is placed in a funnel, and so when it detonates, it only
Carrie, I
explodes
heard
upward.
what you said. Maybe DeRoach is Spat's cousin.
Oh my god.
Oh, yes. Anytime I see one of those lasers, I think of
The
the
Spat,
laser
the
from the
coolest Spat.
Haminator 3000.
Ah, the Haminator.
Yeah, Haminator
Big-
3000.
Yeah, I remember the raw bit, but I put the voice filter over.
No, that's the... That's
Ham compactor.
Oh man, what was his name?
Hambot. Hamtronic.
Uh,
Ham boning.
I don't remember. Why can't I remember?
He's the hamster robot, yes.
Ham something. Scrub E. I don't know, but the Haminator 3000 was Spat's
Big mech.
vehicle at the very end that we fought
Oh,
that shot
the
lasers out of his eyes and made
Yeah.
tornadoes.
That's right.
And it
Tornadoes.
blew up in one hit.
Mm-hmm. One hitter quitter. It's a pretty cool boss fight.
Yeah, and you had to give him love shots in his mouth.
It's open wide.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Short hop beam.
Short hop
That
beam.
was a full hop beam. Damn it.
I'll short hop
There you
beam
go.
you.
Oh god.
You know, I'll
Don't
just
die.
I'll just jump for a short time and then I'll be like pew pew. Short hop double laser.
Oh, so look, you did it. You won. Nope.
Nice.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You gotta take his.
Oh,
you
now
gotta
you
take
get
his.
his cool triple star one thingy.
Oh, okay.
But unlike him, you can't throw them all at once. You can only throw them one at a time.
Yep.
Actually, yeah, that kind of reminds me. This game is one of the only Kirby games to not have a shmup sequence too.
Yep.
It's really bothering me that I
it's
don't
this-
remember the name of that hamster, that robot hamster.
The robot. Instead, you get this like little chase sequence, which I mean it'll turn into a fight, but you get like this pursuit sequence, and like you just build up health while trying not to get hit, and also you gotta get the.
All right, so I looked up Robot in Hamtaro, and I got this character that appeared in the anime called Robo Joe.
Hamomatic.
Amamatic, that's his name.
Yeah.
Robo Joe.
Yeah, known in
Robo Joe
Japan
Mama?
as Mecha Jiro. A hamster that was created by a robot hamster that was created by Laura's grandpa.
Well,
Interesting.
all right, here you go. Here's the fight.
All right.
Fighting Penelope. This is
Yep.
Dark
Penelope's
power
true form.
itself.
That's your true form. Yep, there she is.
Oh,
Eternal hellfire inside of her,
Yes.
by the way.
that's a portal to hell.
Now, in all seriousness, because I do want to get this out of the way, this final boss is called Dark Nebula, and it comes out of nowhere. And I think it's meant to be like a reference to Dark Matter, but it doesn't feel like it. Like it both does
Yeah,
and it doesn't. Dark
yeah.
Matter's
I mean,
cooler
because
than
it has the one eye motif, and you know, it's got like
Yeah.
it's got like you know the aura around it, I suppose.
Yeah, they're trying to
So,
go for like
you're
the creepy abomination final boss yet again, but this is like the most out there final boss in this because like it just kind of appears suddenly,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be much of a reason behind this boss.
Like it's not like a Dark Mind from the last game who was like
No. Which was alluded
secretly,
to
like
throughout the
controlling
game.
the whole thing behind the shadows, like and was just
Yeah.
like Dark Meta Knight's master or something. This
Yeah.
is just like a guy who
He came
shows
out
up
of the
at end.
chest. Yeah, he came out of the chest that was housing your cake, but it wasn't. It was housing this guy.
Yep. It was housing-
See, what I think they should have gone with is, well, I mean, probably a pretty easy route is, why not just give, like, you know, Darocha Mark Soul type thing, where it's like, oh, now the power of the
Now I've
Dark
got
is
your
like-
power.
gets punched in the face. And, like,
By
now the
Pharaoh Man
power of...
specifically.
Yeah. Ruby Spears Pharaoh Man, so with the green breastplate and the red cape.
Yeah.
But, you know, they could have gone with, like... Because, like, you know, Mark Soul is like, oh, when you're fighting Marks, he's like a fucking batshit bat, and he turns all gross and stuff.
Yeah.
But when he's Marks, he's still Marks. When you're fighting, you know, the Roach, like, you know, it's like, oh, cool. When you fight him in that second time, it's like, oh, he's like, his abilities are stronger. They should have given it a point where, like, and the Dark Nebula's like, all right, this guy fucking sucks. Let me alter his body into a disgusting fucking mishmash creature mouse guy.
Oh,
And
that would have
he's
been
also
cool.
down already.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah,
buster.
Gabe, I like your idea.
This is probably one of the least interesting final bosses in the whole
I was
series.
actually just about to spoil Return to Dreamland 2, but I caught myself. Just gonna play it.
Yeah.
I would have
that
most
you
likely
don't
forgotten.
Do that.
I would have probably
The treasure
forgotten,
chest
but
was the prison of Dark Nebula, ruler of the underworld.
now we find out.
Meta Knight knew the secret of the chest.
Way to go, Kirby, a dickhead.
This is like the plot to Kirby's Adventure, only like significantly less notable about anything. He fought Kirby to prevent Dark Nebula from being released. I like this ending theme though.
Yeah.
Squeaks decided to look elsewhere for treasure. They've left for parts unknown.
Parts unknown is where they used to say wrestlers were from if they were like weird monsters.
Huh.
In the 80s and 90s and stuff. From parts unknown.
It
Something
looks
like
like Peace will return to the land. I don't think Peace left the land. I think Kirby
No,
just wanted
yeah.
his cake. But
Kirby's like, oh, buddy, I'm hungry. Me hungry. I'm hungry still.
where did that slice of strawberry shortcake disappear to?
It mixed with Dark Nebula and became a doll line.
All right, no.
Say no, Kirby.
Thoughts of that lost snack fill Kirby's head as he goes home. All right, here's the fun part.
Just
All
get a
right,
new one.
here's the fun part about this. Okay, something that's like blink and you miss it little detail is that right after, like in the very first cutscene, you can see a Waddle Dee with the cake.
Yeah.
Oh,
A Waddle Dee took it this whole time.
that's hilarious. So I hope Kirby doesn't go on another rampage to try and get it back. It would be even quicker for him to just get her, make another one.
Yeah. Well, and that's actually the reason why we're talking over the credits is because there is a post-credit scene here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You'll see it.
After that, we'll do our final thoughts.
Sure.
But hang on, let me see if I can find the picture of that.
Sure. Sure, worst comes to worst, you just pull up a video of the intro sequence, screenshot, and control V it into the general, but the Dollar General, that is, from Memphis, where we are.
Oh, sorry. So, like, here's the thing, like, seeing the swoosh that stole the cake right here. I'm posting it in the chat.
Okay.
I'm
Oh,
O'Leary, thanks, man.
It's actually a Waddle Dee.
that's funny. Wow.
But it's colored so it's like Daroch because this is a black and dark red. So.
Yeah. And honestly, it kind of looks like his hat as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that's why it's like, oh, look, it's that guy, an asshole.
Nope, it's just a Waddle Dee.
Yep. Literally, Waddle Dee confirmed. That Waddle Dee is a criminal. Because no Waddle Dee looks like that and moves like that. He's been on the run forever.
On the run forever.
DDD's castle looks like a prison because it was meant to house him.
Yeah, I just found the Reddit post talking about this, and somebody's response says, "This interpretation makes the story so much better. Kirby spends the entire plot thinking everyone is after his cake. Dedede, Meta Knight, the Squeaks never realize how dumb Kirby's motivation is, and this random Waddle Dee eats his stolen cake with no consequences and might have indirectly saved the universe."
I do like that, I must admit.
Oh, Redditors. Oh, Redditors. You silly gamers. A hive mind of ridiculous, but sometimes accentuate points.
There's like total bullshit on Reddit, but there's also a lot of useful information.
Yeah, yeah. Reddit's where I went to learn how to tie a tie.
Reddit's where I met my wife.
Oh, nice.
I've never dated
Sure.
anyone, and I don't have a wife. A short while later,
I killed my wife and child.
I rest. A delightful strawberry shortcake arrives for Kirby from the Squeaks. Perhaps it's an apology for all the trouble they caused. But Kirby doesn't really care why they sent it. It's snack time!
Look at how fucking excited he is to eat that shit.
With shortcake
Yeah, it's as though
waiting
he
to be
didn't just go
munched,
through a whole series
Kirby
of
is
traumatic
truly
events.
happy at last.
Unless
I bet the
food is
s-
how he
I bet
satisfies
the
his
Squeaks are probably mortified about
traumatic
what just
events.
happened.
Impact.
They're just like, oh my god, we were beat to
The
shit.
end. Really?
This little
Until the next game.
infant just like wrecked our
Absolutely.
shit. And they don't even know
Completely.
why. He just showed up
Nope.
and did things.
Yeah.
The end.
Okay.
Really?
Final thoughts
Mm-hmm.
time?
Complete.
Yep.
I need to
You
make
can
this
now
quick because
play
I'm
with
already like
sudden
half an hour
death
late to
boss
something.
endurance. All right,
Alright,
Gabe,
pause.
go.
Carry,
Go, go, go,
No,
go,
Carry,
go,
go.
go, go.
Carry, go. I wanna
Okay, and then I'm gonna peace out right at
Okay.
the end.
Okay.
Final thoughts. Wait, I need to figure out how to pause this. So, I really liked how this game looked. I love the backgrounds, how some of them were kind of dynamic. I especially like the winter becoming spring place and the mountainous northern lights place. I felt like the music was pretty pleasant and dynamic and it fit the moods of the different places. Enemies were great. I like the perennial Scarfies, how they're always there to comfort me in my depression. I'm kidding, that's not true.
Oh god.
I like how the whole plot was basically Kirby trying to get his shortcake. It's so silly, and it goes to show that Kirby's just a questionable protagonist. I also liked the redirection of the antagonists. How, I know Kirby kind of does that usually, where, like, oh, you think it's one person, but there's actually something else behind it. But I felt like there were a bunch of extra layers to that in this one. Although I was pretty disappointed with Dark Nebula, like we just noted. I don't really like creepiness for the sake of creepiness without having a good reason to it, so that definitely brings down the score of this game for me in a little bit. And especially being at the end when it's leaving a final impression, so probably brought it more down than it otherwise would have if it were something like that in the middle of the game. 7.5 out of 10.
Alright.
All right.
Alright, I'm gonna peace out. We'll
Bye-bye.
schedule later, bye.
Bye.
Alright. So, let's see. This, obviously, as I aforementioned, the first Kirby game, as a wee lad of, getting his nice silver DS Lite, popping it in and playing this, or, because there's also a bunch of mini games in this game, too.
Yeah.
I'd play that with, good buddy Dash, and so we play some Kirby Squeak Squad multiplayer, little mini games. I remember there was one where like you had to tap the screen at the right time to like get a cake. Like you all had forks, and like you could possibly stab a bomb and then like knock your score down. Also, they had a birthday screen too. If you played the game on your birthday, like gave you a birthday message, it was super cool. Music is good. Like you said, there are a lot of remixes from previous games, but I think they're done really well because again, the DS soundtrack is really good. Art style is very nice, colorful. The palettes, the stages themselves being mutes, making room for the character and enemies. Color theory 101, always a very good choice. Bosses, they were alright. I only really remember Krako and DeRoach, and like the mole. I totally forgot about the Hermit Crab robot and Dark Nebula.
What
But
about Fire Owl?
I did remember Fire Owl Tanuki thing. Yes. I really like this game. Maybe it's like the nostalgia or rose-colored whatever. Fucking, I don't care. Game's a banger. It's fun. It doesn't really have anything like super, necessary to like the canon of the series. And fucking Kirby's getting his shortcake stolen, turns into kill this galaxy being. It's like whatever. It's a Kirby game, like Carrie said. It doesn't matter. 9.5 out of 10.
Oh wow, that's a high one.
9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. Sorry.
Okay. All right. So this game, I played it later. It was actually the last of the mainline games that I had played like before Star Allies came out. Like I played all the other ones before it, so that probably wasn't the best for it in that case, unfortunately. But I think the squeaks are pretty cool, and I do like the arrangements of the music from previous games, and I like how it introduced the concept of finding collectibles to look for throughout the stages. But honestly, I don't know, I find it a bit one of the more forgettable Kirby games outside of that, and it's like, I feel like there are plenty other Kirby games that I would play over this one. So, and yeah, honestly, also Dark Nebula is not a very interesting final boss, and that's really all I gotta say to it, so 6.5 out of 10.
I'll also give one more thing here as a side anecdote.
Yeah.
It's a shame that a lot of the powers that were in this game aren't used again, but that's just because they fucking blow.
Yeah.
Like metal sucks, bubble is extremely situational. Well, I do think actually you could do something with bubble. Like you can make it its own thing, like how they, kind of like how water is like how it was originally just the goggles and you squirting fucking while you're underwater, but then they turned it into ability.
Yeah.
I feel like you can do something with that along with bubble, but yeah, I agree.
Now we have water, so.
That's true. We do have one.
Yeah, animal's pretty cool, but.
I do miss Animal. Animal's pretty sick.
Anyway, yeah, next time on Smash Team Games, we're going to continue our run through Kirby on the Nintendo DS, playing another remake with Kirby Superstar Ultra. Until then, though, this is Smash Team Games, signing off.
Au revoir. Y'all be careful. Bye-bye. There you go.
Bye, have a beautiful time.
Bye, have a beautiful time.